morning everyone, and welcome back to Tina's Test Kitchen. I know it's been a minute since I've been in the kitchen cooking, on video at least. Had a couple things going on, needed some new appliances, had to get my food stocked down a little bit in my freezer to make room for more. Then I had my door wall patio door glass explode. Yes, you heard me correctly, it exploded. Another story for another day. Today I'm in the kitchen and I'm going to be making a taco stuffed pasta shell. This is a recipe I've made for my husband and myself before. It was amazing, it was delicious, super good. But I was like, I'm not making this for a video because it took me forever. So let me clarify that. It's not that it took me forever because it was complicated, because it wasn't. It was a super easy, fast, quick meal that you can make for your family. What made it complicated was the noodles. I will be honest, I've never done stuffed shells before. So the first time I did it, I'm not gonna lie, I bought 2 boxes of noodles planning on doing exactly this, which was a video. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this recipe first. I do that sometimes just to kind of see if there's anything on it that I need to tweak. And tweaking shall be happening on this video. I'm gonna be honest, these shells are not easy to stuff. I had a problem with them breaking and then the ingredients falling out and the presentation on it just wasn't there. So my husband, the non-cook of the family, came up with an idea of using a piping bag. So that is exactly what I'm going to do today. I'm going to use a piping bag. So let's go over those list of ingredients. I have my 1.5 pounds of ground sirloin. I have my taco seasoning, a single tomato, 1/2 cup of my chopped onion. I'm gonna use 1 cup of my salsa, 2 cups of my Mexican shredded cheese. 1 cup will go in the fry pan when I'm frying the hamburger. The other cup is gonna go on the very top once I'm all done. I do also have my red enchilada sauce, as well as my noodles. Let's get started. Okay, so we are at a point now where our hamburger is done and our pasta water is now boiling. So I'm gonna add about 1 cup of cheese to the hamburger. That's a cup-ish. And then over here, I also do have my salsa that I'm also going to go ahead and add. Okay, so we will finish cooking this down until the cheese is nice and melted and everything is well blended. And we will go ahead and wait for our pasta to finish. And you guys, like I said, I'm only gonna do 1 box at a time because of the issue that I had before, and I'm wondering if maybe that was the problem. User error, it can happen. All right, so let me get my pasta started. We will see how it goes. Okay, so our hamburger is done and my first batch of noodles is done. And I have my piping bag, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some of my enchilada sauce to the bottom of my pan. Set that over there. And you just want enough in the bottom of the pan to just coat the pan. As you can see here, it's all nicely coated. Okay, so next I'm gonna work on my piping bag. That way I can see if my husband's idea is going to work. I hope so, because stuffing these noodles is not easy. And I did make sure to chop the hamburger up really well when I was cooking it, so hopefully this works out. That should work for now. Now to see if I can work with the noodles. You guys, this actually might work out really well. I think it will. All right, let's get to stuffing. I'm hoping that this is going to go relatively quickly. Keyword is hopefully. Okay, so I've gone ahead and set my oven for 350. You guys, these are gonna cook in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes. And that's just gonna be enough to melt the cheese. So let's go ahead and get to stuffing our noodles. So this looks very weird, I get it. But I'm just trying to see if the piping is going to work. And I've got to have somewhere to put it once I'm done filling it. So actually the piping bag, I don't know, this piping bag is gonna work. This is pretty genius. Thanks, babe. Okay, so I'm just gonna pipe in each one. And then we will get them in the oven. All right, so I'm all set with the last one. Get that in there. We'll top them off with some cheese and we'll be all done. Okay, so now I'm just putting the cheese on the very top. My oven is already preheated to 350. They're gonna go in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes, just enough to melt that cheese on the top. And then, favorite part of my video, we'll give it a taste. All right, everyone, it is all finished, and you guys, it looks and smells so, so good. So here's what it looks like. And yes, there's one missing because it's on my plate. So it is like, I don't know, 11:45 here in Arizona. It's a little early to be eating these for a full-on meal, but I will at least try one for you. So here we have it. This is what it looks like all dolled up. So I have some queso cheese, as well as some onions, some sour cream, and 2 tiny diced tomatoes. Hey, don't make fun of me. I don't like tomatoes. I'm not a huge fan. But I will take one for the team though, just saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some salt, as well as some pepper, and let's give it a taste. Noodles are nice and cooked. I'm not a huge fan of al dente noodles. I think I've told you that before, but let me go ahead and give it a taste. And yes, I'm even gonna take a tomato. All right, let's give it a taste. These are so, so good. These were definitely worth the second try, for sure. All right, you know it's good when I do a second bite. And spill part of it on my plate. You guys, this is definitely worth making. All in, I'd probably say maybe 20-25 minutes between cooking the noodles, the hamburger, getting it back in the oven. So, okay, 35 minutes. All right, we are all set for today. Thank you again for joining me. More content coming soon. I promise I won't let it go this long between my videos. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time, everyone. Thanks. Bye-bye.